My name is Nassime Saps.
And I was warning all last year about how the push was on that all those who had joined secret societies were being soul scalped. And for the most part, most of them have now been. We're at war against Lucifer's reptilian fallen angels. When Lucifer fell, and he was cursed to be a snake, a reptile, it's all metaphor. It affected all of the angels that were with him at the time, and they all became snakes. They became reptiles. They lost their angelic looks, and they became reptilians. That's where they're from, folks. They were once former angels. Now they're the offspring of these former fallen angels. And there's various different types of them, just because of the breeding and the generations over the years of these fallen angels that were cursed to become reptiles. They take over human bodies. They operate in human bodies. Look at George Bush Sr. Most of them aren't even human. Obama, he's just a clone. Hillary, she's cloned. They also use doubles and lookalikes of both of them. All the celebrities, most of them have been replaced by tranny doubles. There's a thing going on with this tranny thing. They're replacing the real celebrities with trannies, lookalikes. When a reptilian takes over a human body, the human is pushed out. Their whole consciousness is pushed out of their own body. And that entity takes over their body. It's like being demon-possessed. They no longer have control of their body. This thing, this monster, this being, takes over their body, has full access to their memories, their thoughts, their brain. They become that person, or who that person used to be. They take over. What happens to the person that got pushed out of their own body? They end up, if they're not killed, they end up in the fifth dimension, which is kind of like a neutral dimension. It's not heaven, it's not hell. That's the real fifth dimension. The New Agers want you to think the fifth dimension is some angelic la-la dimension that everyone's going to ascend to. The only ones that go into the fifth dimension are people that have been pushed out of their bodies. They've been soul scalped. I hate to tell the New Agers that, because what they're really embracing is for themselves to be soul scalped and taken over by an alien entity and then pushed out of their own bodies and into the fifth dimension, where there's various levels of the fifth dimension. You can end up in a hellish one or a not-so-bad one. The kids usually end up in the not-so-bad ones. There are angels there that you typically will try to protect the children. There are angelic cities there that the children can get to. But it usually doesn't fare too well for adults. It's a war against humans, folks. So look at General Mad Dog Mattis, his lizard tongue, his slit eyes. Comey, his slit eyes. I have slit eyes. They've been soul scalped. Someone's looking at you with split eyes and talking, they're not human. That human's been pushed out. People need to stand up and start fighting back instead of just, oh, we need to pray for our enemies. Let's form a circle. Let's form a prayer circle. Meanwhile, Father's saying, who will stand up for me against the wicked? And let's go form a prayer circle. What are you praying for? These beings are going to be judged and cast into their own hell. They're not humans. What are you praying for them for? Wake up, folks, and realize the war is on and get busy fighting against them. Ask the Father to send his destroyer angels against those who harm children, who kidnap kidnap and abduct humans and put them in these underground bases and hold them in cages. Use them on experiments. Kill them and put them on meat hooks and grind them up and put them in the world's meat supply, in the food chain. I wish people would wake up and look at the war around you, because it's against us. It's humans. It's us against them. Those who want to enslave us and destroy us are not human. Look at all the liberals, the libtards. Look at mainstream media. People who post most of the garbage. They're not human. One thing I've really noticed about daytime TV is that even the small-time actors, you look at all day long the college commercials that come on TV or the law firm, legal firm commercials that come on TV, they're not even human actors. They all look like Barbie dolls. They're using synthetics as actors. They use the fake plastic synthetics. That's what most of it is, the fake and the plastic. They don't have to pay them, probably. That people are using them. Cleveland TV is really bad. It's all fakes and synthetics during the day. And then you look at all these news anchors they bring in, replace all these news reporters. Fox is always bringing in new news reporters. Fox has a big thing for using synthetics and trannies, posing as women. Fox is huge on that one. Most of the women on TV are trannies. They're trying to eliminate and wipe out humans on Earth, folks.